Sakuems here. So this is a new art challenge, and you may have heard of the 3 marker challenge, and I did one of those, and I wanted to do a different one but with Copic markers. And I think this is like a mix between the 3 markers challenge and the 12 pencil Crayola challenge thing. This is a 10 markers challenge, and believe it or not, but 3 markers is hard, but 10 totally random colors is a really tricky situation. I already picked markers to see like if it makes sense or not, and I end up with a crap lot of crazy colors. So I think it can be funny if I make this challenge, and I think a lot of artists should do it too. So before I start, I'm gonna tag Bailey Creations and Crazy Comic Lady to do this challenge because I think it's a really funny challenge, and I know that they have both Copic markers so they can do the challenge. But if you don't have Copic markers, you can definitely do the same thing with other kind of markers or colored liners or pencils, colored pencils, any kind of tools. If you have a lot of colors, you can just pick 10 of them and do the challenge. But I think it can be really nice with Copic markers because even if you have different colors, you can still blend them, I guess. So I have all my markers here. I have all of those sketch colors, and I have this box which has all my other markers, and I do have some extra colors, but most of them are empty, and I don't want to dip into empty colors because the 3 markers challenge that I did, I had 2 colors almost empty, and I couldn't finish the drawing because I didn't have any much ink in the markers. So I want to make sure that they are filled. So this is why after I pick the colors, I will refill them because I want to make sure that I have like full of ink, you know. So what I'm gonna do is close my eyes, and I'm gonna pick one marker amongst the sketches markers because all of those colors, I don't have them in chows, and I think it's not fair if I don't grab the sketches, but I can't just put them in the other box because I can recognize by touching them that they are sketch markers. So even though I don't exactly know what colors it is, I can still find my way and kind of know what color it is. But I feel like it's just fair if I still grab one sketch and 9 chows. So I'm gonna close my eyes, and as you can tell, like this is really mixed together, so I don't know what I'm picking, and I'm gonna do the same for the bucket here with all the chows. So let's pick one color here. I'm mixing and not watching what I'm gonna pick, and I'm gonna take this one. So okay, so I picked yeah, I opened my eyes and I picked this yellow fluorite. So this is the Y40s as a sketch marker. So this is a really light yellow. Now I'm gonna pick randomly into this box so you can see that this is really mixed together. Like there's greens everywhere, blues and browns, light, dark colors. There's really everything. So closing my eyes again and trying to mix it just a tiny more, like putting markers everywhere. The only thing I removed is the blender because I'd never used the blender. So I want this to be like really like 10 colors, not like a blender and 9 colors. So this is mixed, and I'm gonna pick so 9 markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the last one, last one, I don't know, this one, okay. Okay, so there I have my markers. I'm gonna put this aside. So this is my pick for the 10 markers challenge. And what did I have? So I end up with a yellow, so really light yellow. I have then this E08, so this is the brown color, kind of like a reddish brown. I have then this BV13, so it's hydrangea blue, kind of like a purpley blue. I have BV00 mauve shadow. Then I add this coral R35 color. I have the almost 2 stack colors, kind of like the same. This is R20 blush, and are these 000. So this is a really light color, like a light purpley pinkish color. This is a bit lighter than the R20, I think. Then I have E71, which is champagne, and this, I really like this color, so I'm really happy that I have it. And then I have YR23, which is yellow ochre, and the last one that I picked was grayish violet, BD25. So I have my swatches now, and I'm gonna try to make an artwork with this. So it's not a bad match because I can put this two together. I can then mix this and this. I don't have a flesh color, so I might just do a character with a bit of a yellow base. Maybe start with this light yellow and add a bit of this peach. And this RV 000 is really pale, so I don't know exactly what I will do with that. Then I can use this because I use a lot of purpley undertones in my drawing, so this is like all undertones. And I can use this baby to like shade everything if I want to make a bit of shadow. But yeah, I mean, that's a funny pick. I could have ended up with a bit of weird colors, like with like greens and purples, which is really bad. But it's not a crazy match, so I'm happy because yeah. Anyway, I think that's it now for the talk, and I'm gonna attempt making an artwork with all those colors. So I'm gonna speed up this part of the video, and I will see you when it's finished. Enjoy! hey again. So this is finished, and that was really fun and hard at the same time, because yeah, I mean, I'm pretty lucky with the colors that I've picked, and I think it's really fun to do this challenge. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, this is the result. And of course, I forgot to say a couple of things. You can use one liner, like any kind of liner. You can just sketch and color, but you have like the right to use any kind of liner, gray, black, or color. But like you can't use dozens of colored liners. Usually I use colored liners, but for the challenge you can use only one. And of course I sketch with like some boring mechanical pencils, and I've used also just a tiny bit of the Jelly Roll white because I went a bit crazy on the eyes, and I totally erased that white gleam that I usually leave, and so I had to add it again with this white pen. But yeah, this is the color. Those are the colors that I've used, and I forgot also to say that since this is a challenge, you must use every colors. You can't just like remove one because you don't like it. You have to use the 10 markers. And yeah, I think that's it. I think it was really funny and really great to do this artwork. And overall, I think it turned out pretty okay. I mean, like, it's not crazily bad. I have to say it was tricky to make the skin. I have to mix like, I don't know exactly how many markers I've used, but probably like 5. I think I've used I think I've used like first 5 markers to make the skin, and like mixing the yellow and the little pinky tone to have this peach-like. And I also use a lot of this BV25 to make the shadows everywhere because it's a great undertone, and it shows something really nice with this challenge is that you don't really need like a lot of markers to make some artworks. You just have to select really carefully the colors that you may like need, and I think this is like a nice way to prove that you don't need all of the colors. You can make great artworks with only 10 or 20 markers. So this is a challenge for 10 markers, and it was super fun to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will make the challenge also, and if you do make the challenge, please tell me below, put a link to your video, your channel, and I will gladly look at it because I think it's a really great and funny challenge to make. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.